All right, we got the first game of the year, Thursday night football. This probably only the only Thursday night football game I might preview unless it's like a star-studded event. Because usually these Thursday night football games be terrible, but since they haven't played yet, these should be good. We got Bears versus Packers. So the Bears made the playoffs last year, and they were actually pretty close to making the NFC Championship game. If it wasn't for not NFC Championship game, they were pretty close to winning a playoff game. Kicker missed a 43-yard kick, even though that game was like there was a lot of different things that happened in that game that went for the Bears to keep them in that game as well. But yeah, these should be two really exciting teams. Packers with their new head coaching staff. The Bears are completely loaded on offense, weapons everywhere. So I'm just excited to see this game. So I was just gonna start off with the Bears. I just had a couple players and situations that I wanted to touch on. Allen Robinson. This is year 2 from that injury. He should be definitely in better playing shape. He should be stronger, much faster, more physical, all that good stuff for this year. And people, I think, need to go back and like really look at how he was on Jacksonville before the injury. He was very explosive, very good receiver. Was trending upward toward becoming a star as well. So I want to see if he can get back to that this year. Mitch Trubisky, that's probably the Bears' biggest question mark on offense. Mitch Trubisky was able to make some good plays in a bunch of games, but we still don't know about the consistency, the accuracy on his throws. He wasn't very accurate, but he can make big-time throws, big-time runs, and just big-time plays all together. And with his, if he improves and goes up another level, that could take the Bears into a new stratosphere. Because they are loaded on both offense and defense, actually. Trey Burton, I'm interested to see how he looks as this year. I know a lot of people had a lot of hype around him coming out of Florida. He's made plays, but he hasn't really lived up to that consistent top billing of a tight end. So just wanted to see how he looked this year, see his development, see him possibly improve. Anthony Miller, that's another player that highly touted coming out of college. Looked good in spots, like he splashed a couple times, but we just haven't seen that consistency from him. Hopefully he can bring that consistency this year, and that'll be dope to see. He's a great, I love watching his run routes and everything. So yeah, it's just interesting to see, and also the quarterback will help that. Underrated pickup they got in the offseason. In the draft, they drafted Riley Ridley. He should help them with like a lot of their their red zone problems they had last year. He's a really good contested catcher. So like I would look out for him. He's probably like the 4th receiver, but look for him to get in on those type of packages in the red zone. Also, we're going to go to the defensive end, and I wanted to talk about, last with the offensive end, coaching. Let's see if Nagy can repeat the same type of success he had as a play caller and as a constructor of offenses that he did last year. Because the Bears were a very unique team when it came to how they ran their offenses, the packages they used, the different play types, the different schemes and everything. So we'll be looking forward to seeing that. On defense, it starts with their front seven. And some key players on their front seven, of course, are Akeem Hicks, Khalil Mack, Leonard Floyd, and Roquan Smith. Like that foursome of linebacker and nose tackle, or pass rusher, linebacker, nose tackle is just like incredible. And they showed it a lot on film last year, and they were just incredible. And they got a guy, Eddie Jackson, backing them up, which is like the perfect safety to go along with these front seven players. that's where like they seem to like be dominant. And last year, and teams had a hard time scoring against them, especially if they were coming back from behind, because they could just pin their ears back. Even though Aaron Rodgers' first game had that crazy first game comeback. So with the Packers, a couple things that I wanted to touch on was, first, I wanted to touch on coaching. I'm excited to see what new energy a new coach could bring to Aaron Rodgers and bring to their offense. I'm looking forward to that a lot. It's just interesting because we haven't had a lot of data to like compare this to. Like, he's been a guy, Aaron Rodgers has played for the same coach his whole career. So let's see if this new guy can come in with some new energy, new plays, new concepts, and reinvigorate Aaron Rodgers. Also, Davante Adams, let's see if he can continue his trajectory upward as a receiver. I remember, funny enough, like a week ago, seeing a picture or a video of Chad Ochocinco just basically watching Davante Adams route running, and then going on Twitter and making a video crying about it because of how good he was a route runner. He's very, very good technically. He catches a lot of passes every year, and let's just see if he can keep that consistency and maybe take that next leap, and people will start to realize that he is a top receiver. But outside of him, their receiver depth is very poor. Not a lot of players that have done much of anything in the league. So it's just going to be interesting seeing like where they go, like not where they go, but like how they fill out the rest of their receiving core and what they do going forward. I'll be like very cautious about any of their other receivers because they didn't really show much in their time that they played last year. Their tight ends, though, very good, tall, good red zone weapons in Marcedes Lewis and Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham, I know he has his faults. He's probably a pretty soft player, not like a good blocker or anything, but he can still make those plays in the red zone, can still make those contested catches, still has that height and athleticism. So, and Marcedes Lewis always was a 6'7" big target in the red zone. So look to see some of that in the red zone if they get to them. Question mark for me is Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones has looked good, solid, but a lot of people are looking for him to take another step as a running back. It's just important to see like where, like if he can make that step, if the offensive line is good enough to maybe give him that boost. I haven't been like that big of a fan, but his production speaks for itself. He's been productive as a player, so let's just see if he can take another step as well. And then their DBs, their DBs are young, talented, a little unproven, but I really, really like the DBs of King, Alexander, and Savage. Like, those are three players that I'm really looking forward to, especially Alexander. Last year, he was incredible. It was between him and Denzel Ward as the best rookie corners, and you rarely can ever like really see rookie corners come in and make a day one impact on the team, and that's what they both did. So that's cool. Their front seven, though, I have some questions about it. It's a lot of unproven players. They're pretty touted players, but they're unproven. They haven't really like been able to like put that impact in. And Rashawn Gary moving to like outside linebacker / pass rusher is very interesting to me, coming from him being like a 3 technique in college. So it's just a good development, a dope thing to see. And yeah, just a dope thing to see, like how they're able to like just find these players and he may have played this, but we can project him to do something totally different, and to see how it turns out is always amazing. So yeah, that's all I have for like players, schemes, coaches, things that I want to look forward to. I'll give my prediction now. Me and my friend group, we do some betting. not crazy betting, but we do some betting, and so I'll pick games against the spread and as well as just predict the winner. So for tonight's game, I have the Bears -3. So I'm picking them to beat that spread, and I'm also picking them to win, of course. So I just think they're the more talented team, even though they may not be the best at quarterback. They just, like, to me, they have a much better front seven. They have better weapons on offense, and I just think they're a little step ahead. And also, Packers are coming out with a rookie head coach, so we just gotta see them prove it first. So my pick is Bears to beat the spread -3, and also Bears to win outright.